What's up, everyone? It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to CN.Figures. Figures in your house. And for the story review, we're going to look at Legion of Legends action figure Wukong. And this figure looks so cool. You can see him inside the window box with the accessory that he comes with. And right there in the top of the box, we get a picture of the Monkey King. Legion of Legends right there in the bottom, including the name of the character. And we also get him in the top side of the package. And right here, we get another picture of the Monkey King. And also here in this side, we see the name of the character. And he is number 3. There's nothing in this side, but on the back side, we get a picture of the figure, longer the name of the character again. And there's nothing in the bottom side, so enough chatting. Let's take him out. And here's the figure out of his box, and wow, they done an amazing job with the design of this guy's armor. Came out so cool, including the paint apps, and I don't know what else to say about this figure, but it came out so sweet, and I like it. Just look at that nice golden color that this figure has all around the body. Now that is very cool. And we also get this weapon that the figure comes with. And this piece looks so cool. But there's not a lot to talk about. We get this silver color right there in the middle. With some detailed sculpting right there in the tips. And some darker red color all around it in the sides. With some detailed gold color right there, like around here. And also there in the bottom. And this part of this piece came out very great. And I really love the gold color of it. He also comes with this stand, and there's not a lot to talk about. We're gonna get this letter right there in the middle, and there's the peg. You can attach the figure and do whatever pose you want, with a circle all around with the letter, and a little bit detail right there in the bottom. But there's nothing in the back side at all. And here's the Monkey King again. The head sculpt design is very good. Look at that good sculpting we get all around his hair. And I can feel some brushing right there in the top. But look at that good spiky hair that he has all around his head. And especially on the back that looks so good with some dark color brown that we get. And we also get a little bit light color around his face. That looks very good. And you can see his ears right there in both sides of his head. And we do get some sculpting around his chin and also around the cheeks. But I'm gonna turn on my flashlight so you guys can see the color of his eyes. And wow, the color of his eyes are green, like dark color green with some black color in the inside in each eye, with some red color right there around here in each eye. That looks very good. And you can see his nose, and you can see his teeth right there. Hold it, let me turn the flashlight. There we go. And not bad with it done with the white color for his teeth, and around his mouth it's also sculpted. Not bad with it done around his neck, around here where his, well, I don't know what is this, but this part came out so good. I really like all that nice sculpting that he has all around it, and especially the red color. And I can feel some brushing all around. And well, the torso, I'm not sure what it is, his fur or his armor, but it looks good. It has some light color and some detailed sculpting of his fur or armor. I think this is his fur. And it does have some red lines all around it and also in the back side. More sculpting here in the back of his fur and also around the biceps and also here in the front side. And we get more color brown just like in the head. We get here around the waist and his arms as well. And not bad with it done around the torso. And we see more detail right there in the middle of his waist. We get the exact same design just like around his neck, the exact same color with some sculpting around. And we can see a little bit texture around here in the bottom with the purple color. Okay, the purple color, it does have some unique paints. It's all clean. And we get a little bit detail right there in the middle of his armor and more texture with some red color all around it. And also around here, look at that. That looks so good. I love it. And you can see his monkey tail. And I thought he didn't have a tail when I saw it in the front side of the box, but he does. Because the Monkey King is nothing without his tail. And the tail part came out very good. Look at that nice sculpting design. And we get more design here in the back side. More detail here. And more around here. And there's more texture here around his shoulder. You can see with some silver color. And not bad with it done around here. Look at that. I believe it's a skull. I'm not sure, but that looks so good. I don't know what are these that he has on his arms in each one, but they look very cool. But each one, they have this weird skull looking. I'm not sure what it is, but it does look like a skull that each one has around. It does have some sculpting, and each one does has this little piece of silver, and it looks like a flower, don't you think? But still looks good. And we get more darker red color in the middle with some golden color and some light color here around the arms, and we get a little bit detail right there on this one on the biceps. All right, in the back of his hands, these parts, they look very good with the all that nice silver color with the sculpting, and we get a little bit of nice clean purple color just like right here on his armor. That looks good, and some detail right there in each one around the wrist. All right, now let's talk about his hands, and we get some more dark color brown around there with some detail like some fur, and the sculpting of his fingers came out very good. I like that. And each thumb, it has this little ring right there with some silver color. The thumb came out very good, but there's nothing around like the backside of his hands in each one, but still the sculpting came out very good. The design of his shoes, they came out very unique with some more golden color, some detailed sculpting, and we get some more purple color just like around his wrist and also here. And you can see some good design right there in the middle, or not in the middle, like in the front. Like it has skulls, well, skull faces in each one, because look, you can see the teeth right there, and this detail is not that bad, I had to say. And there's nothing around the back of his shoes. All right, around his legs, you can move these parts of his armor in the back, in the front, so you can move his legs. And when I took one leg out, you can see this armor that he has around his knee, and he has more silver color. And you can see it has the exact same design right there like his wrist. Like it feels some more smooth parts with some sculpting, and also in the backside of the, well, the armor of the knees. And each one of them came out very good, and you can see more dark color brown on his legs in each one with more exact same detail fur all around of his legs. All right, now let's get on with his articulation. You can move his head side to side, complete rotation. He doesn't look down that much. You can look up, you can look straight, no body joint. And around the torso, it's gonna be a little bit tricky around the arms, because you can move his arms only back and forth, no rotation in each one, and no bicep swivel, but we do get some double jointed around the elbows. But like I said, no rotation at all, only on his hands and some bibbit. And you can bend the fingers of his hands, and he has some torso articulation and a little bit of ball joint. You can bend it back and forth just a little bit, but no rotation around the waist. But you can open his legs this much, kick a little bit from the front and the back, but we do get some double jointing around the knees, some rotation on the leg, and we get some ankle articulation. I almost forgot about his tail. That, well, the tail doesn't has no articulation, but you can move it just a little bit, not that much, or else you will pop the tail out. Comparing size, but first let's see how tall this figure stands. He stands just exactly 6.5 inches tall. Here he is with my NECA figure Dutch, and you can see he's taller than the Monkey King. Here he is with my Transformer Cheetor figure, and you can see that these two guys, they stand the exact same height. Here he is with my SPD Red Ranger, and you can see he's taller than my Red Ranger. And here he is with my favorite Marvel celeb, Thanos. And there you have it, guys. Everything what they done to this figure, they done an amazing job. Because the paints on his armor, the fur, especially the weapon that he comes with, everything came out very unique. I really like how this figure came out. I know that he still has no articulation, but can still move it just a little bit. But either way, it still has some unique detail, like the fur sculpting of his body. Alright guys, that's all for today. So thank you for watching today's review. I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to share it, go ahead, be my guest. Comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. If you do that, your comment will be removed from this video. And subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future, like my toy reviews, my toy hunts. And please follow my Facebook page, CN.Figures. Follow me on Twitter. And follow me on Instagram. And I catch you guys on the next one. So take care, be safe, keep on hunting, keep on collecting. I'll see you next time. This is CN.TSUKAIMA and the Monkey King. And we're out in line.